Hey, what's up guys? Chris here from securitybros, back with another video, and today we are going to take a closer look at the Reolink RLC-520 5MP POE turret IP security camera. This is a new released camera from Reolink, and I'm guessing this is an upgraded version of the old RLC-520 in both design and performance. This camera would be great for any home or business looking for an affordable, easy to install lightweight turret camera with good image quality. Motion detection worked just fine, however I did have a few false alarms in the beginning before I got the sensitivity correctly adjusted. And you will get push notifications sent to a smart device when motion is detected, recorded on the SD card, and it will continue to record as long as it detects motion. The camera can of course also record 24/7 if needed. I bought this camera from AliExpress, but you will also find it being sold on Amazon. I paid $45 for it including shipping, and if you're interested in buying this camera you will find my affiliate links in the video description down below with the most updated prices. So the camera uses a 5MP sensor with a video resolution of 2560 by 1920 at 30 frames per second. And the camera I got uses a 4mm lens, and I think that's the only one available. And this is not a wide angle lens since the field of view is only 80 degrees. It does have a built-in microphone, but there is no speaker, so it doesn't support two-way audio. And the camera is made for outdoor use with an IP66 rating, which means it's dust and waterproof, and it has a working temperature between -10 and 55 degrees Celsius. Since it supports ONVIF, you should be able to connect the camera to most third-party NVRs or software as long as they support ONVIF. And I connected the camera using ONVIF Device Manager without a problem. For night vision it uses 18 infrared LEDs, and according to Reolink it should have a range up to 30 meters. And I think for a $50 camera, night vision is pretty good. Alright, so in the box we will get the camera, 1 meter network cable, a quick start guide, a sticker, a mounting plate, a network connector cover, and a bag with screws. So my first impression of the camera is that it feels kinda cheaply made. Everything is made of plastic, and the camera is extremely lightweight compared to other turret cameras I've tested. It's easy to adjust the camera, and you can of course both pan and tilt the camera. And to power the camera you can use an Ethernet cable or a power adapter, which is not included. To use POE you will need a switch unless you are using an NVR with POE ports. And to access the SD card slot we need to open up this cover here. Okay, so to access the camera we can use a web interface, video management software, or using the Reolink app. And to access it through your web browser you first need to find out what IP address your router has assigned for it. And the easiest way is probably to log into your router and check the device list. That's usually what I do. When you get the IP address of the camera, type the IP address in your web browser's address bar and click enter. The default username is admin and the password is blank. So in here we have access to all the settings. Up here we got a quick menu with the most used settings, like camera name, change resolution, adjust brightness and contrast and all that stuff. In advanced we can adjust night vision settings. In the top right corner we get the main settings menu, and in display we can adjust the camera name, date and time, and watermark. In recording we can set the stream resolutions, frame rate and bit rate, and if we click on advanced we can set a recording schedule, how long after we want the camera to record for when motion detection is triggered, and if we want to overwrite when storage is full. In network we can change to static IP address, set up email and FTP. In alarm we can adjust the sensitivity as well as set up where we want motion detection active. And I think that's all the settings. In system, user and devices is mostly information about my specific camera, so that's really nothing interesting there. So to connect the camera with the app is really easy and only takes a couple of minutes. So first you need to download the Reolink app from either Google Play Store or App Store, depending on what device you're using. Power on the camera and open up the app, and the camera should show up here automatically, so all you need to do is tap on it and add a new password and name the camera. You can also scan the QR code on the camera by clicking on the plus icon, if for some reason the camera would not show up here. In here we can watch playbacks recorded on the SD card, and the camera will record as long as it detects motion. And here we can turn on and off live view, turn on and off audio, take snapshots, record video, change image quality and watch full screen. In the top right corner we will find the settings menu, and in here we will find most of the settings that I showed you before in the web interface. Alright, let's have a look at some recordings. This is daytime, recorded with the highest resolution, which is 2560 by 1920, and that format doesn't fit modern 16 by 9 screens, but I didn't want to crop the image either, so this is how the original file looks like. And at 10 meters you can easily read a license plate. And here we have nighttime. This is not in complete darkness though, since there is a street light just across the street. Here I test motion detection and how fast you will get the push notification, and I'm using mobile data here as well. Alright guys, thanks for watching my video until the end, and while I'm working on the next one, why not follow me on social media? See you soon.